Hello and welcome back to Christine's Coloring and Crafts. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be kind of craft-like, and it's going to be kind of not craft-like. It's going to be redoing a toy for your pet parrot. So I do have a 20-year-old blue front Amazon named Alexi, and she has finally destroyed these toys. There was plastic in between each one of those. And then, of course, wood in between each one of those. So I probably have too many, but I picked out various size blocks here in different colors. A lot of people get their toy parts via Lowe's or Home Depot. They get untreated pine, cut it to size, drill holes in it, color it with bird safe food coloring, which is basically pretty much your standard food coloring. And some people do like what I've done since I no longer own a store. I just bought these. I believe I got them from mysafebirdstore.com. We'll look that up here in just a moment here. Let's see. My Safe Bird Store. Okay, what do we got here? Because I believe they've got lots of stuff. Shipping, bargain basement, dollar days. Food, toys. Toy parts. Okay. Wood toy parts. Oh yeah, this is it. They've got a variety of sizes from wooden rings, wooden shapes, wooden rectangles and squares, wooden balls, all colored, even wooden popsicle sticks and other fun shapes and things to play with for your birds. And then not all of it is colored. Some of it will be all natural. Some birds don't like colors. Some humans don't like colors, which is fine. I mean, either way you want to do it, you could dye it, not dye it, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So that would be mysafebirdstore.com. So anyway, got a refill of that stuff. And we're going to do the first toy. It is not going to need these tools. The only tool this toy is going to need is some type of thin hook. What I did, because I have lots of stainless steel wire, is I cut a short piece of it off, curved it, and then I use it in my toy making. Most of my toys are made from nickel-plated toy parts. Also stuff you could get from mysafebirdstore.com. And then I'm going to reuse the balls, because for some reason she used to pop them all the time and leave the wooden squares and triangles and stuff. This time around she went ahead and popped all the plastic. Now these will be a little bit difficult to get off because the chain is just a little bit big for them, and I'm not going to put them back on. In fact, since it's plastic, I'm just going to put it in a bin for a later use. All you have to do, this bin holds nothing but plastic parts, and when I get a chance, basically when the bin is full, I go ahead and wash them. I put them in some hot water and some Dawn dish soap. Let them soak for a few minutes, rinse them out really good, and reuse them. So there we go. We just have the plain chain. I believe this is it's either 2 millimeter or 2.5 millimeter chain. It's been a very long time. Also nickel-plated, a nickel-plated O-ring, which I could open if I needed to, and then a nickel-plated bell. She's not that big into bells, but for some reason I put bells on these two toys. Yay! And then what I'll just do is like that, just hook it up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go backwards, kind of, a backwards rainbow with purple. I'm going to try 2 pieces at first. That's what I wanted to do, was experiment and see if I could get 2 pieces on to kind of last her a little bit longer. If not, that's okay. I'll take it back apart and put 1 piece on. I'm not going to cry about it. Or we may just leave it as it is and just not put all of the balls back on. Put those in the other bin of wooden toy parts that can be reused. which that's what it looks like we're gonna do. So, which is fine. All right, then that way she has 2 to chew up, and then we'll just use the orange ball, I think. Oh, a little short there. Okay, so we will just take off the yellow one of the yellow ones, and then the orange ball to expose just one little link. And you're gonna take your pear link, your nickel-plated pear link, slip it back on, slip out your little hook, put it all together. And you can do it any way you want. It's really simple. You can also, if you have parrots, these toys are designed more for parrots, and you have parrots, and you have a local store you could go to. I have Sugar Creek Bird Farm, which I could go to, which is local. It's in Bellbrook, Ohio. You could also get toy parts. I could get toy parts from there if I needed, like this chain, or they'll even have much thicker than this stainless steel rods. They'll be like that thick that you could just kind of skewer things on. But this is how we'll do the toy this time. Give Lexi a little something to do and chew on because she is hormonal right now. She's not biting me, but everyone else is fair game. Alrighty, and then these, naturally, since I didn't use them, I'll just put them back in their box. And this will go in the used but still good store toy parts bin. Whew, this one has been through the ringer. Now this one, and of course again, all nickel plated items. And this time we're going to take an O-ring off. So what you're going to want is either 2 channel locks or 2 pairs of pliers. Gently pry them open. And then you're going to pull off each of the chains. And you're going to go ahead and empty them out. And of course, straighten up your beads. Otherwise, they're going to be flying everywhere like they're trying to do now. And then, of course, this isn't going to be reusable. So we're going to throw it away. Alrighty then. And then we're going to go ahead and take off this one. And put it aside for now. And then I'm going to use the longer blocks for this one just because it, I don't know. I could have done it the other way. You could do it the other way. You could, whatever way you want to. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And then, let's see here, yellow. Now I know it's only red, yellow, and there's the purple ones. Red, orange, and yellow balls, but that's okay. I'm going to put all the colors on this time. Or try to anyway. There's my blue ones. Could see where I did with my blue and my purple ones. Alright, and then a red ball right here. And then we are going to go ahead and find a green one and put it on here. And then back to a yellow ball here. And then we will put a yellow wood piece on there. And then we're going to go with an orange. And then we're going to go ahead and go with the orange wooden slice. Hey, I remembered what it's called. And then we're just going to go ahead and put the red ball on there to start. And what we're going to do to keep it all in here is just slip your O-ring back in and then pull it out. And it looks like I'm not going to be using a red wood slice. Okay, so you're going to want to gently lay this aside while you do your other chain. Alrighty. And like I said, you could do it in any order you want. I just found this order. I love doing rainbow order. I don't know why I did not do it in rainbow order the first time around. Probably because I didn't have enough of the other colors and way too many of these. Oops. I want blue. Alright. And then a green one. And then back to yellow. And then we're going to want yellow. And then there's the orange ball. There's the orange ball. and the orange slice, and then the red ball, and then gently pick up your other half and slip the second one onto the O-ring, just like that. And then you're going to take the O-ring like this. You're going to grab it in your pliers or channel locks, whichever ones you use. And you're going to slowly and gently put it back together. But you want to make sure, too, after you put it back together, that there's no gap in the O-ring for toes to get caught on. It's very important that you don't have a gap. And then we'll put our nickel-plated pear link back on. And there you have it. 2 toys, renewed, for your bird. Sorry, my pear link's being a little butt. There we go. But there you go. 2 new toys that were once old toys for your parrots. These are good for African grays. Those might chew them really, really fast, though. Blue front Amazons. Most Amazons, like a Mexican redhead. Conures. Poicephalus parrots, which includes the Senegal and the Myers parrot, that family. Maybe some Jardines. You'll have to like kind of base it on how much your bird chews. Like my Myers and my Amazon and my lovebird chew a lot. My parrotlet, not so much. For parrotlets, you make much, much smaller toys, and you tend to use a lot softer wood to make it. These are like pine wooden pieces, and the pieces that I use to make my parrotlet, her toys, will be made of balsa, which is really super soft. I mean, you could pretty much poke a hole in it with your finger. I mean, almost. Not quite, but almost. But anyway, if you have any questions, please be sure to comment below. If you want to see a particular toy, how it's built, or how to get started on making new toys, that will be an upcoming video, starting on new toys. Anyway, you know, suggestions, questions, comments, just go ahead and let me know below. Please subscribe to my channel. I kind of do coloring and bird toy making. I do a lot of crafting. Unusual crafting, I should say, since I make toys for parrots. Most of my toys are geared towards parrots, but I can make a toy that I know that your canary or finch will love. I do have a canary in the home, and I've made her several toys. She loves her bells. Absolutely loves them. And she also loves to forage, which is weird because that's usually a parrot thing. But that's going to be another whole conversation. Knowing your bird, knowing what's bird safe and all that stuff. And that's why I was kind of, you know, mentioning these are nickel plated several times, because you only want nickel plated or stainless steel. Stainless steel is a little bit more expensive than nickel plated. But nickel plated will rust, so always to check your nickel plated items for rust. If you see rust, it must go in the trash. Don't reuse it. Please do not reuse it. You can accidentally make your bird sick. Alrighty, well, hey, thanks for stopping by and watching my video today. I do hope all of you have a great rest of your Saturday and weekend. Don't waste it. If you're in a warm environment, please go outside and play. I'm in cold, cold Ohio. Very jealous of all the warm environment folks. Thank you so much, and bye.